Normal mode.
No, I think that's a teleporter.
Oh, okay. Wes, I remember we just got done fighting that dragon dude.
Welcome back to normal mode, guys. We are actually doing some new stuff. We got brand new microphones. We got a brand new studio area. We have a feeling that at first, the sound is going to be way different, but we have like a shit ton of dollars of sound modulation coming up shortly. So, long story short, we got new microphones, we got a new studio space, we're still hooking it up, we're still getting it down, and hopefully sooner than later, we will have crisp, clear shit that you will enjoy putting your ear holes against, and we all have our own personalized microphones too, which is really nice. So that means that Al's got a microphone, I've got a microphone, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And we can move closer or farther away, and you guys can tell us, hey, you know, I dig, oh, well, okay. Also, we're kind of modifying audio right now, exploring, getting to know our new systems. Since we did get new microphones, you're gonna hear a lot of different sounds. Like, you're gonna hear a lot more of my bass, for example, because I'm gonna be in closer proximity to my microphone, among other things. Oh, yes, back to the story, back to Final Fantasy X. We are heading to Zanarkand.
We just fought the weird dragon thing.
The weird dragon thing.
A city dead for 1,000 years.
Apparently.
A city I had to see with my own eyes.
Cool. You know, it's really bad
The end of
that
Yuna's
apparently you haven't trusted them up to this point. You wouldn't be so disappointed if you'd have just been like, yep, my home's dead.
The last
Sucks.
chapter in my story.
Welcome to the end of the game, guys. A ruined
My
city
thoughts,
returning
they kept
home.
floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Well, that was dramatic.
Yuna,
Really?
I say no.
No.
If we go down there, then you'll...
We're cousins, but I've only known you for like 2 weeks. But that gives
You're
me
a
the
true
authority
friend.
to say you can't
And
commit
I thank
seppuku.
you, but
I love
sure-
you.
I'm sure they've known each other for longer than fucking 2 weeks.
No, I believe that they had never met until recently.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go.
And how-
Remember that her mother
But
was
you
an
were thinking about
Albed,
it some more.
Right.
but she died or some
There's
shit
gotta
like
be
that, like
some kind of
really
way we
early
can
on.
Save you, Yuna?
Or something like that, I can't
All my
remember.
life.
But like
I
Brasco
knew this
was
moment would
laughed
come.
upon for marrying an Albed. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Wow, she's dropping spears left and right, man.
Yeah.
First it was
Thank you
Jiskel
for
shit,
everything.
and then was this one, you know, just reminds me of that time that the literal, what's it called,
It's
like
not over yet.
house cleaners? Or like, there was that hotel that we were staying at, and the cleaning lady got into her bags and found the fucking, yeah, that was
So-
some bullshit.
I never actually thought
Contain
about
yourself.
how Yuna's necklace also sort of like the thing on it, the pendant is sort of like Jecht's symbol. It's got the same shape.
Don't say
Yeah,
that
I
because
understand.
We're gonna see each other again, okay?
Okay.
Then again,
Jamari,
like
let's go.
a Y shape isn't really all that like unique.
Yeah. Way to pray, homie. You need to get going? Okay.
What if
Rule
like
of film
if-
is...
what if-
let's- go ahead.
Sir Orin,
what if he like he
Kimari
puts it up
told
to his
me
ear and you
when
wait
my
a few
father wanted
seconds
me
and then
taken
just
from Bavel
that's like
to the
static.
it was
Well,
you who
like,
told
okay.
Kimari.
Cinematography.
I had
You are
always
not
wanted
supposed to
to meet
hold a
you
shot for this
someday.
long.
Right.
I am
It is
truly
not
glad that
supposed
I
to
had
go
that chance.
this many seconds.
Having you as a
This
guardian
is not
was
an
so
action
great
shot.
An honor.
I
I
disagree
don't
with
know
it.
how to thank you. Perhaps if I defeat sin, that will be my thanks to you.
That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge sin. I will defeat sin.
Okay.
If you are all there watching this, then I guess sin is already gone,
You know, I think we messed
And
up
so
somewhere
am
in this
I.
plan.
Really?
I'm pretty sure Sin's still alive.
I suppose.
If you're watching this, Sin is dead.
Anyway,
and I am dead.
I just wanted to say,
Congratulations.
Sir Orin, I thank you.
Yeah, it's silly.
Except
Kimari,
she meant to.
do you remember the first day
Or they
we met?
they weren't supposed to see this until
I was only 7.
afterward.
Yeah, pretty much.
My father had defeated sin, and all Bavel was celebrating.
That's nifty.
Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me.
I'm an orphan
My
now.
father had defeated sin, and now he was dead.
Well,
Now, I
time
was
to go
hit-
live on the streets.
Time to hit the
I
old
couldn't see.
dusty trail.
So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted.
And I got kidnapped by a fisherman and raised in Bavel. Or Besaid, rather.
To see the fields.
That's the
where
truth.
he had fought
I was a
sin.
prisoner.
Then,
I never
you
wanted to
appeared,
be a
Kimari.
summoner.
You said
Well,
you
no,
were
it's not
looking
that.
for the
She got
daughter of
kidnapped
Roscoe,
as she was an
remember?
orphan. And she's like, I'll become a summoner and
I
defeat
was so
sin.
scared
And then kill that
until I
fisherman.
realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I
Kamari
told
Blue
you
Man
that
who
I
kidnapped
was
me as a
Roscoe's
child.
You
Wait,
said
Kamari's
you
not a
would take
fisherman,
me
though.
As far from Bavel
No,
as you
that's
could.
true. We change our story.
It was the
So it
wish
is Kamari
of a
who is
man
this plot
facing
hook.
death.
Essentially,
I think
he said,
I cried.
I am Ronso. Your father
Because
told me to
that-
get you. And she's like,
that
okay.
is
You know,
when
this little
my
like
father
8-year-old
was
kid.
And
And then
I
she goes with him
never
and doesn't
seen
realize that,
you
yeah, he
again.
just totally fucking kidnapped her.
You just held me without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go,
Why did this woman
after
kidnap
leaving
me?
the door
Yeah.
of the temple.
Will I ever
I
see
held
my
on to
dad
you crying,
again?
Don't
No.
go, don't go. And you listened, Kimari. You
Oh
stayed.
my.
Kimari, thank you.
Oh, I got a doggo coming to say hi.
Thank you so
Hello, doggo.
much.
Doggo's name is
And
Zelda.
I've always
Oh.
liked your broken horn.
Like Robin Williams' daughter?
Yeah, actually.
Like Lulu. I'll
You
never
could have just
forget
said
my
Zelda
days
Williams
spent
and
with
that would
you.
have made sense too.
Yeah.
Growing up in Besaid,
Gosh.
we always played together. us
Like
and
Zelda
Chapu.
Williams?
Like Zelda Williams, yeah.
Always so
That's true.
happy, I think.
Isn't it
And
amazing?
when you
Yeah.
refused to let me become a summoner,
And I did it
and I did
anyway.
it anyway,
Cause fuck the man.
I've always wanted to apologize. You know, when you tried to stop me then, really,
I was
I was
happy.
happy.
I wasn't gonna
I
stop,
could tell you.
but I was happy. I'm really
cared
manipulative.
about me. You were like my big brother and sister.
I was happy that you got that emotional
I think
response from me. That you're like,
you
no,
really
don't
were
die, and I'm
my
like,
big
I'm
brother
gonna
and
do it.
What
Suicide jokes. Don't ever romanticize suicide, kids. I think
I
we've
love
actually said
watching
that
you
like
play
3 or
Yeah.
4 times, specifically relating to Yuna.
Yeah.
else?
Because
I even love
holy
it when you
shit,
scold me, Lulu.
I could imagine she's
Really?
like, you guys were like a brother and sister to me. I have crippling
Just
depression.
Wow, that's fucked up, Al. What the fuck?
Star player.
How could you say something like that?
You are.
Very easily, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, no emotional reservations whatsoever. It's almost like it's not our problem. No, I'm kidding. Bye, Yuna. No, we have to be Blurbus.
Yeah.
We have to consider it like Blurbus. And be like, she's so
It's
naive.
funny.
It's
So-
almost sad.
So this is
But,
what
but it's mostly hot.
it's a much
Oh my
more
God.
feeling than
Like, that's the
anything
reason
I
why
could
he's
ever
attracted
imagine.
to her.
Maybe he's attracted to her because she doesn't know who he is.
But it
Maybe.
hurts sometimes.
Like back home, he was the star of the Zanarkand Apes, and everybody knew his name. But here, he's
wonder-
nobody. And she's like, "Hey, that's kind of hot." And he's like,
I just want
"Thanks."
to
And
say
she's like, "You remind me a
thank
lot
you
of your
for
dad." And he's like, "Ooh, ooh." Did you have the hots for my dad when you were
Maybe that's
8?
why it hurts.
Well, I mean, he was like my hero, and I was like, Okay, you know, that makes a lot more
When I
sense.
think about us never being together again at all.
Is that right?
I'm glad we're in agreement, Al.
I'm afraid. No, I shouldn't say that.
Oh, I remember this scene. I'll do that
do
part
that
over.
part over.
Hey, what's up?
What you up to?
I was kind of hoping you'd actually say, "Hey, what's up?"
No, God, no. I don't have the memory to remember that shit.
Right.
What's this? Nothing.
It's a little hidey hole. That's what
Apparently.
it is. I could just imagine like after. Oh wait. Walk up to that like ledge there. I remember seeing this, like hearing about this. How like
Yeah.
it's like a little secret. How if you walk up here, it gives you a nice little shot of the entrance to Zanarkand.
Yep. The mountain down into it.
But what was I gonna say? Fuck, I can't remember. B, help me.
No.
Oh.
Okay. The long descent down into a broken city.
Mm-hmm.
How did the mountain form like this? Who thought this was a good idea?
Right. Like I would say that they probably built the city around the mountain like that, but that's not how erosion works.
Right, yeah, no, that's exactly what I was thinking. And that's also not how erosion works in that it hasn't been worn away over time.
Right. Because it's been 1,000 years.
Yep. I hear a pupper running around the studio.
Yeah.
Alright, start of the game. This is like the cinematic when you get in. I'm really curious to see how this footage turns out with the brand spanking new mics.
Right.
Super pumped.
So, I remember every time I would, when I first got to this point,
Yeah.
I was thinking about just how silly and troll it would be if, like, at the end of this cinematic, and Titus is all like, listen to my story. This may be our last chance. If it just went back to the beginning again.
Yeah. So I will say, this is actually where we officially pick up. This is where the story takes off, where we're no longer in like retro, like, hey, this is what I'm remembering. This is the point where like the story's uncertain and it's supposed to be a big deal. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Listen to my story, all of you normal motors out there. This was meant for you.
This may be our last chance.
This may be my last chance to tell you this. All of you viewers that Square Enix had no idea they would be sharing this with. Why would they do that? You know, that definitely like breaks the
What?
immersion that he is telling you shit like the person playing the game.
I guess it's because of the whole thing, like how
Listen to my
the
story.
entire time Orin's just all like, this is your story.
This may
This is
be our
your
last
story
chance.
now. Yay! Fade to white.
Yeah.
Yay.
It's always slightly more blinding than Fade to Black.
Slightly. I mean, technically, fading to black also blinds you
Hey, there was more, right?
in a very
Yeah,
different
I
way.
mean, like that time. Anyone?
Oh, he was telling it to them.
Yes?
I think that we should stop. Maybe. For now.
I don't know why, but that just reminded me of the laughing scene when she's all like, maybe we shouldn't laugh anymore.
Yeah. I'm kind of embarrassed at this point, but I want to break it easy to you.
Let's go.
You're crazy. You're kind of scary, but you got beautiful abs. Like, I'm really physically attracted to you, but I'm a priestess, and I'm gonna die anyways. So I thought, why not get it over with? But I was like, would that disappoint everybody?
And the way your jacket just barely covers your nipples.
Oh my god, it's so hot. But I'm not allowed to say that because I work for the church. Even though the church doesn't mention anything about like abstinency or anything. Weird. What are all these expectations and where are they coming from?
Oh, this is another thing I really like.
God damn it. Oh yeah, that the music stays. I love this part too. Like, you prick. I'm gonna steal from you. Fuck you.
Because like, not only does it like create a bit more of a
It's definitely
a bit more of
atmospheric.
it creates more of the atmosphere, but also it's kind of like a what's the word for it? It's kind of like sort of square, just like giving us a break from all the battle music we've heard on Gagazette.
True. They should have just kept it to where Servants of the North played throughout the entirety of the thing.
Yeah,
Because Servants of the North is fucking beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, or People of
Let's
the
end
North
this.
/ Servants of the Mountain, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck they want to call it. Watch out for Heave. What's the pupper one? I hear that pupper in the background. Is he begging for food or something?
He wants. Apparently, the pupper wants nugs.
Oh, here we go. Who gonna die? It's Lulu. Blam.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Blam.
Just instant.
Yeah, dude. He's doing it right.
He's doing it and doing it and doing it well.
No, doing it right. Say right.
He's doing it and doing it and doing it right.
Good. All right, Aaron, get your booty back out here. Hubbleh. Don't heave. Good dog. Don't puke on the carpet. Good dog.
Don't bleed all over the carpet.
Yeah. Good. No, stop it. All right, I think we should actually leave off there for now. Thanks so much for joining us on another episode of Normal Mode. Tell us how you like the new audio setup. We can always go back to the old one if you'd like it. Please like and subscribe and share and talk about us and glorify us and watch us,
Worship us.
sit on us. We're gonna leave it there for now. Have a great night on Normal Mode.
See ya.